Coming up on Fox 15 Abilene News, a man found tied up alive in the trunk of a car. Tonight we have details on how he escaped. Plus,
I've seen before hospitalizations for choking hazards or things like that.
With Black Friday 2 days away, experts are sharing some safety tips to keep in mind when buying holiday gifts for the little ones. And dramatic video coming out of Fort Worth is what created a race and culture task force tonight. We'll take you inside the first meeting. Fox 15 Abilene News starts right now.
Live from the heart of the big country, this is Fox 15 News at 10.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Keni Mac, filling in for Adam Schoombs. A man is lucky to be alive tonight after being tied up and placed in the trunk of a car on Monday. Abilene Police Department reported a white male in his 30s was tied with tape and placed in the trunk of a car at the Briarwood Apartments. The victim tells authorities he was also assaulted and threatened with a handgun. Police haven't given any details of the suspects at this time, but the man walked away with minor injuries. We have updates from authorities who are investigating the death of a Border Patrol agent over the weekend. 36-year-old Border Patrol agent Rogelio Martinez was killed Sunday while he was on patrol with his partner in the Big Bend sector in Southwest Texas. Brandon Judd, the president of the agent's labor union, says Martinez died of blunt force trauma to his head. The Border Patrol chief says it's times like this that make it hard to deal with.
The job of the Border Patrol is inherently dangerous. Our men and women deal with a constant presence of the unknown.
The agent's partner remains in critical condition. A $120,000 reward is being offered for information leading to the arrest of whoever responsible for the death of Martinez. Now, I was just outside and it's very windy and very chilly, Barrett.
Yeah, it sure is. We had a cold front come through earlier today.
Thank you, Barrett. At the top of the holiday gift list are our little ones, of course, but before you buy them toys, the Texas Department of Health is asking you to keep in mind some safety tips. Our Eric Resendiz joins us now after speaking with a health expert. Eric?
Kenny, good evening. I did.
Be on the ground! Be on the ground now! Be on the ground!
This viral video you are seeing set a wave of racial tension in Fort Worth. In response, the city has created a task force to address race and culture during their police chief took some questions as well as some backlash. Chief Fitzgerald says he is working to shift the image of police officers when it comes to minorities. Many are in favor of the task force, but some wonder how this will bridge the gap that exists now.
I'm concerned, are people being profiled in order to attend?
Many at the meeting say the first meeting shows that there are conversations that still need to be had. Now over to Irving, where it was a close call for a man eating at a local burger shop. Take a look at this surveillance video. It shows the exact moment an SUV plows into a burger restaurant, throwing a man out of his seat and against the floor. But the question is the guy okay?
He said he's completely fine. It's okay. You don't need to call the ambulance. Completely fine. He had a cut on his arm, but he said, everything is good. Everything's fine.
That is some great luck that man has on his side. Police are now investigating how the incident happened. They suspect the driver hit the wrong button on their newer model Acura. For some of our disabled military members, coming home also means they have to learn how to do basic tasks all over again. Our Vanessa Page was at a special homecoming. She joins us with details. Vanessa.
I love looking out of those windows.
Thanks, Vanessa. Coming up, the Chief Creative Officer of Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios becomes the latest high-profile executive to be accused of sexual misconduct. The details coming up next. Plus, a man is going underground for a cause. The reason why? After the break. Welcome back. One man is taking a groundbreaking approach to fight the opioid epidemic. Fox's Josh Castillo gives us details from his grave.
I'm beginning to cramp a little bit.
Still ahead, a former veteran is doing what she can to give back this holiday season. The details after your Thanksgiving forecast. The chief creative officer of Pixar and Walt Disney Animation Studios has become the latest high-profile executive to be accused of sexual misconduct. John Lasseter reportedly wrote a letter to staff members saying he's taking a 6-month leave of absence following what he refers to as missteps. In the letter, Lasseter apologizes to anyone who has ever been on the receiving end of a gesture that they felt crossed the line. Thanksgiving is a time to celebrate food and family, but every year there are men and women who put their country before the holiday. Savannah Louis shows us how one local woman is giving some Air Force personnel a home away from home for the holidays.
The kids will be fat and happy for a day.
It's just making me ready even more for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
You know what
I'm
also?
always hungry, so.
You know what also makes me ready for Thanksgiving? Football.
Yeah, Thursday football, right?
Of course, and I know the Cooper Cougs have had plenty of playmakers at wideout in the school's history, but a current one might go down as the lead Coug.
Yes.
I don't know how I would know that.
How would you not know?
I don't know,
right?
right?
I think you have a little hint. Myler Royals is the man with the stats and everything like that. We'll have more on that coming up. Plus, we've got some Tuesday night basketball for you guys coming up as well.
Basketball season's here.
So y'all definitely be enjoying it.
That is good. We have some sports fans here, so I think we're excited for it. Well, thank you for joining us for Fox 15 Abilene. We'll see you back here tomorrow.